प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब, मणिपुर क्या देश का अंग नहीं है? मणिपुर का बिटिया क्या देश का बिटिया नहीं है? मणिपुर का नारी का इज्जत क्या नारी का इज्जत नहीं है? मणिपुर का नारी का सम्मान नहीं है? क्या किया आपने? You are still, you are waiting, you are not doing anything. Sir, why? In the name of survey of work of property at Sambal, Uttar Pradesh, 6 or 7 minority people have been killed.
Shame.
Why are you silent, the Honorable Prime Minister? When the rights under Article 21 of the Constitution of the citizens of Manipur and Uttar Pradesh are put in danger, then being a Prime Minister of the country, why do you remain silent spectator? When you become the Prime Minister of the country, it is your duty to save them. You cannot confine yourselves to your political party's agenda, which speaks only for division as per religion, spreading hatred and destroying the federal structure of this country.
Shame.
Sir, you have heard, everyone has heard about the Archiko's sad rape case and death case. It has happened in now 8th or 9th August. CBI is investigating the matter. Still now the investigation is not completed. Trial has not been completed.
Shame.
But after that, 2 rape and death case had happened in West Bengal. And within 60 days, sir, appropriate court have convicted the accused and declared death sentence. Sir, why the Aparajita bill, which was passed by the West Bengal Legislative Assembly, assent has not been given still now by what the Aparajita bill speaks? It speaks about speedy investigation.
You can't discuss about the conduct.
Okay, why the assent has not been, all right, why the assent has not been, why the assent has not been, process of the assent has not yet been completed by the appropriate persons who are responsible for this. Therefore, and there what it speaks about 6 months within speedy investigation and speedy trial. Sir, parliamentary practice is the basic structure of our constitution. G.B. Mavalkar said, quote, for real democracy one has to look not merely in the provisions of the constitutions or the rules and regulations made for the conduct of business in the legislature, but one has to foster a real democratic spirit in those who form the legislature. If this fundamental is borne in mind, it will be clear that the question would be decided by majorities. Parliament government will not be possible if it is reduced to mere counting of heads and hands. If we are go to mainly by majority, we shall be fostering the seeds of fascism, violence and revolt. If on the other hand we could help to foster a spirit of tolerance, a spirit of freedom of discussion and a spirit of understanding, we shall be fostering a spirit of democracy, unquote. During last 10 years, all the speakers who have said from the opposition, all these statements which have been made, all these speeches, these are not worthy. Not worthy at all. Only the hands on that side, there the hands are much higher. Therefore, everything would be done. Does it not? You are not fostering seed of fascism in the parliament itself. During the constitutional rights of the poor people of Bengal to receive benefits of central sponsored scheme like Manrega, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, backward regions grant fund, etc., have not been given. Answer is, whenever we have raised the question, answer is, there is illegality, there is irregularity. And repeatedly we have said that yes, if there is an illegality and irregularity, catch hold of the person, arrest them, put them into the prison. We don't mind for that. But extend the benefits of these schemes to the poorest people of this of the West Bengal. It has not been done. Whether rights of the peoples, poor peoples of the West Bengal, protected under Article 14 and Article 21 of the Constitution of India, life includes livelihood, have not been destroyed by in the hands of the central government? Is the Constitution has worked or the Constitution has failed? Requirements of the of the people and fulfillment of the expectation of the people from the government do not depend upon comparative statistics of pre-2014 and post-2014. Anywhere time, we will come up with the statistics pre-2014, what was there, post-2014, what is there. Sir, the present government may be happy with these statistics, but the people of the country are suffering from poverty, ill mental health, unemployment, malnutrition, lack of medical assistance, free education up to graduation level. These are only few examples. Poverty, 129 million Indians are living in extremely poverty. Mental health, 70% Indians are suffering for mental ill health. Unemployment, 8.5% in August 2024. Malnutrition, India is ranked 105th out of 127 countries.
Shame.
This is India.
Shame.
Why the constitutional right has not been extended to this? Why this malnutrition? Medical assistance also same. Education, about 265 million students enrolled in school across India. But estimates suggest more than 3.5 million students have dropped out after class 10 in the academic year 2021-20. I have a lot of statistics, sir. It will take time. I don't have that much of time. One of the basic structure of the constitution is the federalism. Is being repeatedly interfered with by the central government through the office of the governors. The Honorable Supreme Court in the case of BP Singh versus Union of India, 2010 6 SCC 313 held court. Governor has a dual role. The first is that of the constitutional head of the state, bound by the advice of the Council of Ministers. The second is to function as a vital link between the Union government and the state government. In certain special emergency situation, he also may act as a special representative of the Union government. He is required to discharge the functions related to his different roles harmoniously, assessing the scope and ambit of each role properly. He is not an employee of the Union government, not the agent of the party in power, not required to act.
You can't mention. At least I have already made you request about.
I am reading the judgment, sir. I am reading from the judgment. I am reading Supreme Court judgment.
I am saying only.
I am reading Supreme Court judgment.
Discuss about.
I am reading, sir, Supreme Court judgment. How can you say Supreme Court judgment I am reading? I am not saying from my own. He made an impartial or neutral umpire where the views of the Union government and the state government are in conflict. Sir, the Constitution bench of the Supreme Court, in the case of Namam Rabia, held it, 2016, 8 SCC, page 1. I am reading from Supreme Court judgment. Quote, a governor is only a formal and constitutional head of the executives. The Council of Ministers are the real head and virtually controls both legislative and executive functions. The principles of cabinet responsibility is firmly entrenched in our constitutional democracy and does not accept any parallel administration by the governor, unquote. Why there is a departure of these well-settled principles of law in non-BJP states, sir? Why the constitution has been saved? Why the constitution has not been worked out? Not following these principles of law of the Supreme Court? Sir, the time has come to relook into Article 361 of the Constitution. Because 361 of the Constitution gives protection to the persons designated in there not to sue, not to file against any of them, against of them. Is not maintainable. But today, The persons who are appointed under Article 163 of the Constitution of India, their conduct are in question. Their moral is question. No one can start a criminal case for their breach of morality.